Good evening, all of you. Give me a thumbs up if I am audible. Let me know if I am audible. And please let me know whether the board is visible. Okay, thanks for the confirmation. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. Thanks for the confirmation. A hearty welcome to all of you to the session once again. I think this is the 6th live session now. So Atushi's Edulore has been coming live consecutively on every Sunday at 8. And I'm glad that I have a group of students who are regular to the class. They answer the. Thank you so much to all of you, those who have been joining consistently to the class. Okay, so I think it's already time. It's sharp 8, and we should begin the session. But then, before I begin, as usual, I have a game for all of you. Rather, I could not call it a game. It's a brain teaser for all of you. And let me see who gives the answer first. This is just to activate your mind before we get into the session. Just to make you all active, and you can say it's just a way to start. So I have a brain teaser for all of you just to activate your mind. Now today's question is, guess the next 3 letters in the series G, T, N, L. I repeat the question. It is, guess the next 3 letters in the series G, T, N, L. By the time you answer, I'm waiting for other students to join me. If anybody, any of your friends or anybody who wants to join, you can still inform them before we start the session. And your today's great teaser is guess the next three letters in the series G, T, and L. G, T, and L, it's a series. You have to guess the next three letters. Habiba, this is nothing. This is just a trick to see how sharp your brain is. That's it. Somebody has already answered. So somebody has already answered that it is ITS. So let me reveal what it is. See, G is this, T this, N is this, N is this. Sorry, there should be one more T, I think. There should be one more T over here. So T is this and N is this. So the next letters in the series is ITS. The next letters are ITS. I have just picked out the words from the letters and written it. Yes, okay. I think most of you all have joined. Now, before I begin, I would like to say one thing, that today's session is somewhat, I can say, different. Because besides students, there are other professionals, working professionals, homemakers also joining. Because I have got some calls and messages that some of the mummies, I can say, mothers, they also want to join, they also want to learn. So I heartily appreciate those who are present in the session, because I believe there is no age of learning. If you are there in the session, it's a joy for all of us, because we all are learning together. So a hearty welcome to all of you who are not into education right now, those who are homemakers, want to learn for their family, want to learn, want to develop themselves. I welcome all of them also. And yes, apart from them, whoever is there, working professionals, struggling to speak English, students, whoever wants to improve or wants to know the foundation, wants to know about tenses, I welcome all of you. Now, before we begin, let us first understand what tense is all about. As today's session is about tenses, so let's understand what is tense all about. Now, we have heard a lot about tenses. We often get questions. हम लोग बहुत questions face करते हैं. जब English बोलते हैं तब भी हमको tense चाहिए होता है. So what is all about tense? Tense is, I can simply say, tense are the tools to talk about time. So you can remember T, tense are the tools to talk about time. If you do not have tenses, how will you know? How will the receiver understand which time are you talking about? So tense plays a vital role in a language. It is the foundation of any language, irrespective of any language, whether it is English, Hindi, Oriya, कोई भी language हो, उसका main basis और foundation होता है आपका tense, जिससे कि समझ में आता है, जो receiver है, जो listener है, उसे पता चलता है कि हम कौन से time में बात कर रहे हैं. So tense forms the basis. So this class that we are conducting today is not only helpful for the students, but it is also helpful for those who are preparing for various competitive exams, because English forms a basis of, or I can say English is an important section of any competitive exam. It's an important part. And also those who want to improve in their spoken part, जिन्हें English बोलना है, ज़्यादा नहीं तो सही sentence frame करना है. So for them also, these lessons will be very helpful, and yes, fast. So covering up tense will take time. So all you have to do is have patience and join with me. So now, before we talk about tenses, as I have already described, that tenses are the tools which are used to talk about time. We use them to talk or tell about time. Now, tenses are of two types. If I talk about tense, they are of two types. One is present, and the other one is past. Then what about the third one? The third one goes under time. Tense is of two types, present and past, and future is often called as time. Now, why is it called time? Future is called time because future is uncertain. हमें नहीं पता कि future में क्या होने वाला है. So it is uncertain. That is not considered as tense. We tell it as a time. And yes, to talk about time, to talk about future, we have different structure. So two types of tenses, present and past. One time, that is future. I hope it is clear so far because somebody has written what about future. So Mitra, past is not time because past is already we have lived in past. Past is definite, it is not uncertain. Past तो बीत गया है, हो चुका है, it is not uncertain. I had biryani in lunch yesterday. So it is past and it is definite. हो गया है. So it is not uncertain that you will call it as time. It goes under tense. Yes, Habiba, unpredictable. Ma'am, it's not clear. Nikhil, can you please be a little clear, specific? What is not clear? My voice or the visibility? What is not clear? Nikhil, right? Let me know in particular what is not clear, Nikhil. Check about the stream, it's lagging. Sarthak, it's clear. Now see, if there is any cracking or any other issues, let me make it clear that it must be from your end. I don't think my voice is cracking. Please give me a thumbs up if at all you are facing, if at all you are not facing in terms of visibility and audibility. If there is any other issues, that's at your end. That's at your end because it is crystal clear at the Anyway, we'll start the lesson. Now, talking about tenses, before we get into the main topic of discussion, जो कि simple present है, before that, we need to know what are the categories of tenses, which is very simple. I'll keep it short and simple. I do not want to make it complicated because पहले से ही tense को लेकर बहुत tensed हो जाते हैं सब सारे students. So I'll make it simple so as it gets into your mind. So present, past. Next one is future. And yes, it is divided into simple. I hope it's visible. Continuous or progressive. Then comes perfect. And the fourth one I'm writing it here. so as it is visible, perfect continuous or progressive. Yes, ma'am, visible. Might be at your end, Yash. See, is the video getting stuck? Let me know. Is the video getting stuck? Because some of you, I think 2 of you have been typing and telling me. Let me know if the video is getting stuck or if you are facing any problem. Well, present. Simple present हो गया. फिर आ गया आपका present continuous. We will be discussing all these structures one by one, but not at one class. So it is simple present, present continuous, then comes present perfect continuous. In the same way, simple past, past continuous, past perfect continuous, future, simple future, future continuous, future perfect continuous. Now, giving you structure. Now giving you structure. If I only talk about structure, now structures are available everywhere. You open a book, आप कोई book खोल लो या फिर कोई website खोल लो, structures हर जगह है. But what we will focus today is, besides structure, we will also focus on the usage. Day-to-day conversation में हम जब भी whenever we speak, जब भी कोई बात बोलते हैं, so we need text. So how do our brain correlate so that we instantly frame the correct sentence in the right tense? So that's what we will be focusing in this class the most. And today's class agenda is simple present tense. Today's class agenda is simple present tense. And we will be discussing about this, focusing on this today. As mentioned before, it's something very vast. So we'll be covering up in different parts. Anyway, Sarthak, thanks for the confirmation. I think Sarthak has confirmed that there is no lag. And Amrita has confirmed that it is visible. Yes, video is absolutely all right. Go ahead. Thanks, Suman, for the confirmation. Okay, thank you. Now going to, we will quickly get into the structures first. Now, talking about the structure, बहुत easy है. आप लोग सब junior classes से पढ़ते आए हो, still आप लोग लिखते वक्त गलत बोल देते हो, बोलते वक्त गलत बोल देते हो, लिखते वक्त गलत लिख देते हो. A little bit of focus while speaking and writing will not or will prevent you from making these silly errors. Something that you need to remember is singular subject and plural subject. Now, singular subject, plural subject. See, look at the logic, how to remember it. Subject singular है, जैसे कि he है, she, it है, या फिर let's say singular कोई नाम हो गया. Let's take an example, an elephant. Plural subject है, I, we, you, they, and let's say plural subject किसी का नाम, or let's take the same example, the elephants. See, look at the thing that will help you to make it clear. Okay, Ayush, good evening and welcome. Fine. Yes, Saswati, welcome to the class. Akanksha, okay, fine. Now, see, remember the thing that will put the logic inside your mind. बहुत easy है. Make it very simple. Singular subject. Singular subject starts with S. Keep it in your mind. Singular है subject. Singular starts with S. So you have to add s or es with the verb. That's it. Plural hai, you will not add s or es. This is what you need to keep in your mind. Singular s, so you will add s or es. Plural, you will not add s or es in the sentence. Give me a thumbs up if it is clear till now. Yes, Swastika. Welcome to the class. Oh, hi Sagarika. I hope it is clear to all of you. Okay, now it's time for some questions, of course. Now, listen to the question carefully. Now, it's not possible for me to write lengthy sentences on the board. So, I have made very short and crisp exercises. So, you have to remain alert to listen to the instructions. So, what you will do is, let's take the example is run. The verb is run. Oh, it's not visible. Let's say the verb is run. Now, I'll be writing the subjects. I'll be only writing the subjects. And what you have to do, you have to write down the correct form of verb, whether with S or ES or whether without S. So, how will you write? Let's say if I write one or runs, you do not have to write the full sentence. You do not have to write the full, all the words. So be careful when you are writing, because once you type, you can put a number and you can write down. Let me see who gets all the answers correct. I hope it's visible. Wait, let me first move and then I hope it's visible, yeah. And then you can start writing. Just put the number and write the word. Put the number and write the word. This is neighbors, S. So I will repeat the words so as it is clear to you once again. It is the boys, he, Manav, we, the two monkeys, they, Sheetal and Payal, the people, my brother, their neighbors. Write it at a time. Do not write single. Write it at a time. One answer in one answer. You need to write out one this, two this. I want one answer. No single answers. One answer. A single message containing all the answers. I hope the board is visible. excellent, Habiba. You have typed the whole sentences. So you are having a good speed. Okay. Rule that we have discussed. If anyone who is not able to follow, kindly pay attention over here. Think about the rule that we discussed. Let me come here. I told you that S. Remember that S, singular subject. S for singular. So singular subject. Is it singular? It's not singular. So no S. Is it singular? If I'm saying he, is it singular? Yes. So S. Singular, S. Singular, S. We, plural. Now this one I did not find, I found very few students answering this one correct. The troop of monkeys. Kindly pay attention over here. The troop of monkeys. Can anyone tell me which is the main subject over here? The troop of monkeys, which is the main subject? Which subject should be focused over here? Here are two nouns. Which subject should be focused here to place the verb? There are two nouns. Okay, somebody has written monkey, someone has written monkeys, some have written troop. The right answer is troop. Those who have written troop, that is the right answer. This should be taken out. But can anyone tell me which noun it is? ये कौन सा noun है? Which noun it is? Type of noun. I mean, there are different types of nouns. So which noun it is? Which noun is it? Sohang Devnath. Yes, collective. Habiba Khatun. Collective. Correct. Now remember a point over here. The reason I'm giving you this so that I can discuss this over in the class. When there is a collective noun followed by the common noun, your verb that you are going to add over here should obey the collective noun. I'm repeating once again. अगर ऐसा है collective noun है और उसके बाद आपका common noun है, तो आप जो भी verb यहाँ add करोगे वो किसको follow करेगा? इसको collective noun को follow करेगा. Collective noun यहाँ पे troop लिखा है, troops नहीं है. यहाँ पे troop लिखा है. Troop मतलब singular. Looking at the form, recalling the rule, singular S. So it will be runs. The answer for this is runs. Monkeys will not be considered here. This word will follow the collective noun troop. Okay, they. Now let me come here. They, is it singular or plural? It's plural, so no S. Two names, plural, S, no S. The people, the people is singular or plural? What is the people? Is it singular or plural? Plural, yes, Amrita. The people is plural, so no S. My brother, singular, so S. Their neighbors, plural, no S. Now, ये सोच के लिखते वक्त तो बहुत इजी लगता है, बट आप जब बोलते हो, you speak, you need to have that much of practice so that the right word comes out of your mouth. So all you need is a lot of practice. Practice in the sense a lot of speaking practice. I hope it is clear. Give me a thumbs up if it is clear so far. Otherwise, I would take a little more time to explain this. Give me a thumbs up, else we'll move forward. Okay. Okay, I've got enough confirmations. Now, which are the situations where we use a simple present tense? Which situations do we use? Consequence situation we have used that time. First है आपका, can anyone tell me what is it called? It's called daily routine. What we do every day. Or I can say it can go under repeated action. Or it can go under repeated action. Daily routine as in हम day to day life में जो भी काम करते हैं in a daily routine, that goes under simple present tense. Now, yes, your next task is write down 3 sentences on your daily routine. That means you have to write down 3 sentences on daily routine. 3 things that you do on a daily routine. 3 sentences that you do on a daily routine. Now listen to me. Do not write sentences like I brush my teeth, I get up from bed. Now these are very childish. Write down 3 sentences that is in your daily routine. 3 sentences. We have not gone to habitual actions, but we will come to it. Yes, we are actually talking about the daily routine. Nikhil, your sentence is incorrect, technically incorrect. You are not going to school daily now. Okay, Banisha, I have classes at 7 every day. I attend my online classes. Okay. I take breakfast every day at 8 o'clock. I join online classes daily. I practice football daily. Okay. I do workout daily. Instead of writing, Rajesh Behra, instead of writing I do workout, you can simply say I work out daily. Because workout तो खुद ही एक verb है, तो आप उसको instead of writing do आप उसको work use कर सकते हो. Again, somebody said that my voice isn't clear in the session, so I need to confirm: is my voice clear? I practice dance for an hour every day. I do my online classes. I draw a picture in the morning. What is this, Shriyanshu? I draw a picture in the morning. Is it really you do that? I play games. Yes, Sarthak, that is true. You play games every day. I know that. And sometimes during the class also. I cannot endure a day without reading my Harry Potter book. Anyway, the sentence is excellent, but this actually goes under modal, but yes, it is correct. Because you've used the verb endure in simple present tense. I dance and enjoy all day. I exercise in the evening. I is exceptional, Sri Lanka. Yes, Sri Lanka, your question. How I will be plural subject. Now I is exceptional, though it is singular, but it goes under the plural subject. I attend my online. Okay, something different. I want something different. Okay, I help my sister with her assignments. Now, what kind of a statement is this, Nikhil? I'm not telling who loves Corona. Okay, every Sunday, that's what I like, Aditya Naik. I attend the Toshi Man's class every Sunday. A big thumbs up from my end. Okay, actually, every Sunday I attend. Okay, fine. I pray to God every day. Yes, correct. Somindra, you don't need to work out. I believe you don't need to work out. I cannot read anymore. I also work out. Okay. Somebody has written, I help my mother. Good. That's a good habit. Suraj, your sentence is not in simple present. It goes under progressive. It goes under continuous. You have written, I am studying. No. I want simple present. Simple present मतलब subject उसके बाद verb जो है वो s या फिर es form में या फिर base form में होता है. आपने इसको ing बना दिया है. No. What is Sai Srilagna's question? I don't know. I have answered her question already. I have already answered Sai Srilagna's question. Okay, fine. So you all know very well what are the sentences that go under daily routine. Now coming to the next usage, it is universal truth. Can anyone tell me some sentences in universal truth? See, it's very monotonous if I keep on writing the examples because you all already know. So can you please give me some examples of universal truth? Acha, I go for cycling. Good. Okay, I always attend, Archita. Okay. The sun rises in the east. Sunbeam. Something beyond sun rises in the east, sun sets in the west. Kuch aur alag universal truth. Earth rotates around sun. Okay. Archita. Now see, everybody has started writing about sun and earth. Write something different. Vinayak, earth rotates near the sun. Okay, where there is a will, there is a way. Okay, that's a proverb. Yeah. The universal, somebody has written, I think this is Deepmala. Universal truth मतलब कोई ऐसा action जो कि हर जगह हमेशा सच है. For example, the sun rises in the east. Whether you are in India or whether you go to US, हर जगह आप कहीं भी जाओ, sun east से ही rise होता है. So that goes under universal truth. For example, water boils at 100 degree Celsius. अब water को 100 degree Celsius पे ही boil होगा. ये भी एक truth है. This nobody can deny this truth. Those kind of sentences go under universal truth. Yes. Sun is a star. Instead of adding is, I want you to add verb. The soul is immortal. Amrita, good one. The cannot change past once it's gone. The cannot change past once it's gone, then it always gone. Person who. Sanvi Agarwal, grammatical error. The person who does bad deeds. Does. अभी भी हमने पढ़ा सिंगुलर है तो s और es लगता है. Person सिंगुलर है तो उसके साथ does होगा, not do. Bapuji is nation of a father. Agarika, of our nation. All people want a second chance. All people want a second chance. Okay. Okay. 2 and make 4. Yes, this is a universal truth. Correct. Malira. A thing of beauty is a joy for mind. All sentences are corona-filled sentences. Okay, I want. Okay, viruses show both living and non-living characteristics. Viruses show both living and non-living characteristics. I don't know how far biologically it is correct, but the sentence is correct and a good one. We cannot live with it. Okay, fine, enough. The Venus flytrap is insect eating plant. Somebody has written, everything is interesting if we are interested to. Honestly, the best way. These are not proverbs. Of course, no doubt they are universal truth. I agree, but they go under proverbs. He's the best teacher in the world. Okay. Oh my God! Now you are making the class a geography class. Okay. Now daily routine जो हम हर दिन करते हैं, एक कभी कभी कुछ एक्शंस ऐसी होती हैं जो हम पर्टिकुलर टाइम पे करते हैं, जैसे we go to school at 7, I take my lunch at 2 o'clock, I take a nap at 3 o'clock, I call my friends and talk to them. So these are all daily routine, right? One more example, one more usage is habitual action. Habitual action एंड डेली रूटीन में बहुत ही माइनर डिफरेंस होता है. डेली एक्शन वो है जो एक्शन हम लोग हर दिन करते हैं, जो कि हमारा रूटीन है. हैबिचुअल मतलब कुछ एक हैबिट है. जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल बाइटिंग नेल इज अ हैबिट, वो डेली रूटीन नहीं है. फॉर एग्जांपल आई बाइट माय नेल व्हेन आई एम नर्वस. So in this case, it's a habitual action. It's not my daily routine. It's not that every day 8 o'clock I bite my nails. It's not like that. It's a habitual action. Habitual है, मेरा habit है. So those kind of actions, they go under habitual actions, and they are expressed in simple present tense again. So can you write down some habitual actions, please? I want some habitual actions. I want some habitual actions. I have given you one example. Arey, that universal truth and all is over, Atish. You come to habitual action. Acha, Adyan Kashyap, I love to read books. This word is under habitual action. I play guitar daily. I always insert physics in every conversation. So you will become a physician, Yash. Once you finish your 12th, you may take physics then. I feel pain in my stomach during exam. I got a sentence from Saswati. You maybe say it is a habitual action, and you are actually trying to say something else. I'll just reframe your sentence. I'll correct your sentence, Saswati. You can rather say, I have butterflies in my stomach. So once you have butterflies in your stomach, मतलब आप बहुत nervous हो and you have an uneasy feeling. So instead of saying feeling pain in the stomach, Saswati, you can say butterflies in my stomach. So you can frame the sentence, I have butterflies in my stomach before I take any examination. When I get depressed, I listen to music. Okay, good one. Who's this? Archita Behar. I feel hungry when I am in panic. Vinayak, people, they lose their appetite. ये तो उल्टा हो गया. When you are in panic, you feel hungry. Okay, Malayalam, that goes on a daily routine. Get up at 6. I love thriller and suspense movies. Okay, you're talking about your preference, choice. I sing song when I'm sad, also I'm happy. Okay, Palak Agarwal, I feel feverish during exams. Now, somebody is having butterflies in the stomach, somebody has fever, somebody bites nails before exams. Are exams really that, is it that horrifying that you people are having butterflies in your stomach, fever? They went for their. Now, Nikhil, your sentences, I have not asked you to use habitual in your sentence. I told you to frame a sentence which is a habit. You have framed a sentence, he was fired. He was fired is simple, it is a simple past passive structure. They went for there, this is also past. Okay, now they all have started writing. I sleep in chemistry class. I enjoy physics. Okay, when I feel alone, I play my piano. Okay, so I write stories when I was in. Mismatch of sentence. Atish, write stories simple present. Was in simple past. It is not matching. Aditya, I always take a nap when I fall ill. Change the sentence. Fall. It's not fell. Fall. Past nahi hoga. I watch Hotstar when I'm free. Okay. Fine. Okay. Now, after this, so we have discussed daily routine, universal truth, habitual action. Now come to the next one is instruction. To talk or to give instructions also we use simple present tense. To give instructions also we use simple present tense. Now instructions are also in simple present. Open the door. I will not say opened the door. I will not say will open the door. The instruction always starts with the verb. Not always. Most of the time it starts with the verb. And the verb is again in base form. Without S or ES. It is not opens the door. It is open the door. It is not closes the door. It is close the door. वर्ब से स्टार्ट होगा और उस वर्ब में S और ES नहीं ऐड होगा. They go under instructions. So write me some instructions. Diptimai, this is Diya. Diya, your sentence. On Sunday I wake up late. Yeah, it goes under your routine. That on Sundays, on every Sunday you wake up late. Okay, Habiba, I feel dull in my school online classes. Of course, this no other classes can match the charm of a live, I mean to say, of a physical, a class with physical interaction with the teacher. Achha, every day I make a painting, Diya. Good one. Keep the videos on. The school teacher's current order. Very good, Habiba. Keep the videos on. I want short instructions, Sanvi Agarwal. You have written lengthy sentences. Good one. Wrap the gift in a colored paper. Do the homework. Stay calm. Rajesh Behra. Correct. Close the door at the end. Correct. Sit silently. Don't make noise. Actually, don't make noise goes under. Don't make noise is again a negative instruction. Walk for 200 meters and then turn right. Sit down. You can come here. Vinayak, you are using modal. Avoid. We are not discussing modals. Start the instruction direct with verb. Vinayak. You can simply say, come here. Turn on the computer. Saswati. Good. Bring a glass of water for me. Okay. I love to watch television in my free time. This goes under that. Eat your vegetables. Don't sleep in the class. Shut up. You have to slap yourself. Okay, Kavaljeet. Okay. Hello, Kavaljeet. Welcome to the class. Universal truth, habitual action, and instructions. Now, besides this, I want to give you some more, I can say, tips for simple present tense. Now, a quick question for all of you. Listen to the instruction. 1, 2. 1, 2. Listen to the instruction. Which one is correct? Write down the number. Which one is correct? And why? If you feel sentence 1 is correct, write down 1 and then write down why. If you feel sentence 2 is correct, write down 2 and write why. All of you are writing 1, 1, 1. And somebody has written 2 also. Okay. Yes. Manisha, copy the answers written in the background. Correct. Your answer is correct. Nikhil, video is lagging. Again, somebody has said video is lagging. I don't think so. Acha, this Sharavara Samal, because it is simple present. I agree, it is in simple present, but why not this? Why not this? It is in present continuous, so what's the problem? It is in simple present, this is in present continuous, so why this is correct and this is not? Or maybe both are correct. Nikhil Rai, I have a sister is universal truth. One is universal truth. I think both, Habiba. Okay. Saswati, because I already have a sister. I'm not getting the right answer. Because it's a relation. I got it. Amrita. Pay attention over here. Pay attention over here and keep it, make it very clear. This is the right sentence and this is considered as, I will not say it is wrong, I will say it is non-standard. It is non-standard. Now, a very important point over here, relationships are expressed in simple present tense. I repeat, relationships are expressed in simple present tense. You won't say, you should not frame a sentence, I'm having an uncle who lives in US. No, I have an uncle who lives in the US. So, relationships are always expressed in simple present tense. This is what I wanted to tell you, but then I actually told you the point by the use of examples. So, relationships are also expressed in simple present. Now, you may come up with a question that क्यों मैम ये गलत क्या है? बहुत जन तो बोलते हैं I'm having a sister, I'm having 2 brothers. बहुतों का बोलना और सही बोलने में फर्क है. Not necessary जो लोग बोलते हैं वो सही है. It's like जिस तरह से आपको WhatsApp में, सोशल मीडिया में फेक न्यूज मिलता है, आपको वहां से सही न्यूज फिल्टर करना होता है. वैसे ही आपको आसपास बहुत ऐसे मिलेंगे जो इंग्लिश बोलते तो हैं बट देयर इंग्लिश इज नॉट एक्चुअली in the right structure. So it is your responsibility to correct yourself. So as I said, it is not wrong, it is non-standard. If you want to sound smart, if you want to be accepted, and if you want to be called as a good speaker in English, better follow this. Relationships in simple present tense. Thanks for your concern, Nikhil. My legs are paining. No, it's not paining actually, because when I interact with my students, I forget about anything around. I am totally engrossed into the class. Okay, so I hope you get it. You get this. Spoken English में भी I am having नहीं बोलना है. Keep it in your mind. See, I'm telling you one thing. Your brain is a fantastic machine. Let me tell you, it is even faster and it is much more advanced than computers. लेकिन आप इसको कैसे use करोगे वो आपके पास है. So you have to use your brain. It is very simple. You have to just retain certain things in your mind. Or regular practice say you can speak fluently. Now, another very vital point to remember, कुछ ऐसे verbs हैं जिन्हें कि simple present में ही use करना चाहिए. I repeat, it is not. I will not say कि आप अगर उसको present continuous में use करते हो तो वो गलत है. ऐसा नहीं है. लेकिन इसको अगर आप simple present पे आप उन words को express करते हो तो वो better है. If you express it in present continuous, then again it becomes non-standard. I'll write down those words for you. You can also make a note, as I have already said in my classes. You can keep a notepad and a pen to write it down. Now, I repeat once again, certain verbs are there. Ma'am is very strong. Ma'am, practice makes a man perfect. Now, yes, there are certain verbs which should be expressed in simple present tense. Now, what are those words? Believe, hate, like, love. I'll give you one example with the word like. Suppose you are having an ice cream. You have that ice cream for the first time. ये first time आपको ice cream को taste कर रहे हो, and somebody suddenly asks you, "How's the ice cream?" So your instant answer should be, "I like it." Though it is only for once you have tasted the ice cream, still your sentence should be in simple present. You will not say, "Wow, I'm liking it." Now that again goes under non-standard form. So your answer should be, "I like it." So that's the reason these words, they go under verbs which should be used in simple present tense. Okay, now look at the other words that I want to write down. Wish, want, I'm talking about general conversation. I will not say I am wishing you a happy journey. No, I wish you a happy birthday. So wish. See, did I write love? Yes. Prefer. It is better to use these words in simple present tense. Any doubts till here? Okay, I've got a confirmation from Virisha. No, ma'am. Now, coming to the adverbs. I'll take 10 more minutes to end the class. Coming to adverbs. adverbs which are used in simple present tense. Adverbs which are used in simple present tense. Now, before that, I would like to give you a brief introduction about adverbs. What are adverbs? Now, adverbs generally are the words that talks about how the action is done, or it actually adds I write. But if I want to say how I write, आप कैसे लिखते हो, तो वो राइट को फर्दर डिफाइन करने के लिए, उसके बारे में फर्दर बताने के लिए जो वर्ड यूज होता है वो एडवर्ब. आई कैन से आई राइट नीटली. So neatly is actually describing or giving further meaning to the word verb. For example, I come online. I always come online on Sundays. So here the adverb is always, which is talking about the time. Always. So these are certain adverbs. Now we will again take up a session on adverbs. Now let us quickly have a look what are the adverbs that can be used in simple present tense. It is always, usually. You can start framing a sentence with each. Seldom, never, rarely, frequently, yes, Sanvi, your example is correct. The girl is walking slowly. Generally, habitually, occasionally, normally. अच्छा, Sri Lanka. Meaning of Sheldon. Meaning of Sheldon. Sheldon means कभी कभार, बहुत rarely. इसको हम बोलते हैं rarely. I seldom visit my relatives. बहुत कम, उसको बोलते हैं seldom. Always, okay. Palak, your sentence is not correct. Barking dogs seldom bite. R will not be added. Sometimes. Saswati, cancer patients are very common nowadays. They are not rarely found. But your sentence is correct. I usually have a video conference with my friends. Okay. Sri Lanka, I hope you got the answer. You got the reply. You can give me a thumbs up if I have cleared your doubt. Again, your answer is not correct. You have written, I cannot speak English frequently. Now, a very good point has been highlighted here. I have seen most of the people getting them between two words. एक है frequently और एक है fluently. दोनों words में बहुत difference है. Frequently मतलब जो चीज आप अक्सर करते हो. I frequently check my WhatsApp. मतलब कि बार-बार. But fluently मतलब बिना अटके अच्छे से बोलना. So these are two different words, and I have fluently. The spelling is this, and this is frequently. I have even heard some good speakers also. They say I speak English frequently. No, it's I speak English fluently. I frequently call my friends. I hope you got the difference between these two words. Okay, never. Something, frame sentence with this habitually, occasionally, which you have not framed. I'm frequently using my laptop. Okay. I usually like to watch TV. Correct. Nikhil, now what are we discussing? We are discussing simple present. And I have clearly written these are the adverbs which are used to frame simple present tense, but your sentence, Nikhil, is in present continuous. You have written I am frequently using. I am using. This goes under present continuous. Vinayak, very good sentence. During COVID-19, I occasionally go out to market. Occasionally, okay, whenever there is a need. Correct. Okay. You've written answer my question, but I cannot see where is your question. Can you please type it back? Deepmala, type your questions again. Letters are blurry. Are the letters blurred? Can anyone let me know if the letters are blurred? Rajesh Mehra. Good sentence. I meet my girlfriend occasionally during this pandemic. Okay. I never buy meals. Yes, ma'am. I normally. Jeevan, what is yes? Why have you written yes? Let me know why. What is yes? It is blurred. But then I find it clear. Ma'am, the screen is blurred. They went for Nikhil. Again, your sentence is in simple past. You've written they went. Archita Behra, I normally get depressed in small things. Good one. Ma'am, my letter is blurred. My letter, Jyoti. Array, you've written it's a bit blurred, but I hope it is visible. If it's not visible, there's nothing to see. I'm calling out the words. It's always, usually, seldom, never, sometimes, often, rarely, frequently, generally, habitually, occasionally, normally. विवा जोशी अच्छा ठीक है when we use often का मतलब है अक्सर विवा ये क्वेश्चन आपने जो लिखा है when we use often का मतलब है अक्सर जैसे कि I often take a nap मैं अक्सर nap मतलब आफ्टरनून को जो हम शॉर्ट स्लीप जो सोते हैं आफ्टरनून को उसको हम nap बोलते हैं तो आप बोल सकते हो I often take a nap in the afternoon मैं अक्सर दोपहर को रेस्ट करती हूँ तो वहां पे आप ऑफन यूज कर सकते हो how can it get more and more blurred Jeevan it's the words are stagnant that means there's some internet issues if it is getting blurred more and more hey he always has a cigarette like eating dinner and having cigarette at a time might be some internet issues I often wonder about the stars. See, if the board is getting blurred, means there might be some internet connectivity issue, right? Okay. Anyway, I'm rubbing the board. You have an issue with the board, so I'll be rubbing the board. Wait. Dia, I talked to my friend. Now it will not be past, it will be talk. I talked to my friend. Occasionally due to this COVID-19 pandemic. I often used to talk with my cousin. It should be talk to my cousin, not with, to. Okay, fine. One more, the last question for the day. Frame one sentence with rarely. Now see, is the board blurred? Is the board blurred? He rarely goes out with his family. Okay, rarely का मतलब है बहुत ना के बराबर, बहुत ही कम. जो चीज आप बहुत कम करते हो उसको बोलते हैं rarely. I rarely sketch. I rarely paint. These are the actions जो मैं बहुत कम करती हूँ. तो वहाँ पे हम rarely use कर सकते हैं. Okay, fine. Anisha Agarwal, voice is not clear. She rarely wore makeup or something. She rarely wore, but she did. Nikhil, your answer is in past tense. We are discussing simple present. Viva, I rarely go for a movie. Okay, correct. I rarely take a nap in that room. I eat chicken drumsticks rarely. Okay. I rarely have fast food these days. Correct. I see people. I see people in the street rarely. Now see again placing of adverb is again a thing to know. कि adverb को आपको सही placing कहाँ करना है, adverb rightly कहाँ place करना चाहिए. We'll take a class on that. I'll take a class on that where I will tell you कि adverb को sentence के कहाँ पे ठीक से आपको use करना चाहिए. क्योंकि मैंने देखा किसी ने बीच में डाला, किसी के साइड, किसी ने end में डाल दिया. So you should know the right placing. Now, if I talk about rarely को आप हमेशा subject के immediately तुरंत बाद add करें. जैसे I rarely have fast food. So I is the subject. उसके बाद आप rarely use करो. I rarely go to the movie theater. I rarely go to the temples. Okay, fine. He rarely goes for runs anymore. Ghosts are rarely visible. Achha. Pushpak has also come. He rarely goes for runs anymore. I rarely get time from online classes. That's true. Okay, fine. So now let me tell you one thing, that this is just, I can say 30 or 40% of what we have covered of simple present tense. Simple present tense itself is very vast. What have we left? हमने क्या क्या नहीं cover किया है आज? We have not covered a very vital part of simple present, that is making negatives, making questions. Very vital part of simple present. जहाँ पे ज़्यादा confusions होता है वो है negative frame करना और questions frame करना. I have often seen people वो लोग question तो frame नहीं करते हैं, direct sentence बोल देते हैं. For example, we have class tomorrow. So we have class tomorrow is a sentence, not a question. उसको question में कैसे frame करना है? Do we have class tomorrow? So this framing of sentence in simple present is again, it will take some time to get into your brain. So we will take it up in the next class, that is again on next Sunday. So there is nothing to inform all of you. It's a routine now. You can directly join the class next Sunday at 8 o'clock. And yes, before I end today's session, if you have not subscribed to the channel, do subscribe it. Watch for the latest videos. And yes, almost every Friday I come up with a new video on either on grammar lessons or on spoken English or on written English. And every Sunday I come live. You can share. There are already many videos. बहुत सारी videos ऐसी भी हैं जिन्हें आप देख सकते हो. एक वीडियो है which is in हिंदी जिसमें कि daily activities को describe की गई है. Those who are little Hindi obsessive, जिनको हिंदी बहुत पसंद है, they can follow that video जिसमें मैंने हिंदी में बताया है कि कौन से sentences आप day to day life में frame करते हो, जो कि आपको बहुत helpful रहेगा. You can listen, you can go through that video, or there are many other videos that will actually help you to improve your English. So with this, I end today's session, and I once again thank all of you for joining. So it's a complete shutdown till 31st July, so no chance of going out, and the number of cases are increasing. So stay home, stay safe, and be happy. Bye-bye. And a very good night to all of you.